This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. Hey everybody, welcome to War and Pieces. Today we are going to be talking about From Tiny Battles, Rifles in the Pacific. Now, I know what you're saying. Oh, it's a game in a bag. What can possibly come in a bag? There's a lot of stuff that comes in this bag, and I think you're going to be quite shocked when you see all the stuff that comes in it, because there's a lot of game here, and you're going to want to check this out. Let's go down to the table and take a look. Now we're looking at Rifles in the Pacific, and if you saw the bag that I had it in, it's just this little bag, but you don't realize how much game you are getting inside this. Now, everything is fought on this map, and you fight by stripes. Okay, so for instance, I only put a few of these out here, and I'm going to show you the first mission so you have an idea what the heck I'm talking about here. And what we're going to do is we're going to zoom in here a little bit. There we go, just so we can kind of take a look and understand what's going on. Those things that you saw on the side there are an event table. So every time you move up a stripe, you are going to trigger an event symbol. Basically, you want to get to the first stripe. Now, over here is a table that you can randomly generate basically terrain. Now, terrain is going to cause modifiers because everything is going to go off your combat factor. And this game comes with a lot of sheets that really help you through it. And it's amazing because you can build your own forces here. These are your build points. Your target number, which is going to be the target number that you're going to get hit by. Your base number, which you are going to roll to try to beat a target number. And of course your ranges. So you can start here and maybe target a bar up there. So let's just pull this out a little bit so we can see a little bit there. It comes with a couple of different terrains. For instance, here you have a beach landing. This one here is just strict jungle, and this one you're just going sand straight up. So just to kind of show you what happens here very quickly, you have three different types of units. Of course, you have the Marines, which are always going to be advancing. You have the Japanese, who are basically our enemy, and of course the Commonwealth. Now here you have something like a jungle modifier here. So say for instance our SMG was here and our rifle was going to be firing into it. Now an SMG, okay, is a 6 plus 1 for the jungle, so that's going to need a 7. A rifle has a base modifier of 1. So you're basically going to be taking a die and you are going to try to roll a 6, which is not going to be easy. Oh, he rolls a 6, just as we were saying, and that's going to be a hit because it's either equal or greater than the target number. So what happens? Well, he's going to take a suppression, and he's not going to like that, and that's going to be a whole bunch of modifiers, so he's not going to be able to fire back. Now, say for instance, if we were just moving up here, we would turn over here, and we would look on the event chart. And where do you find the event chart? Well, of course, it is attached to the scenario itself. Whoops, wrong one. Like I said, there's a lot in here. And number 2, it says, is it daytime or nighttime? Well, at the beginning of the thing, you're going to roll, and of course, it's daytime. Okay, daytime, nothing happens. But if it was night, there would be all kinds of things and modifiers that would happen. The AI is controlled by an enemy activation system where of course, you're going to roll a die. In this case, if there is a target group at range 1 or 0, advance. Well, that means that they're going to be advancing towards you to try to take you out. Really neat system, works so well, and it's very enjoyable solo game, and I really recommend this. It's different. It's something fun, and you know, trying to complete the scenarios is really not so much difficult, but it's challenging enough that it keeps you engaged. It has great theme behind it, and it really sucks you in. Another great job by Tiny Battles. I mean, can they do anything wrong? Hey, let's instead of me just keeping on glossing over it, why don't I go up top and tell you more about this?
I was really shocked by this. I really, you know, I knew it was a good, solid game, but to find that I enjoyed it as much as I did, I really want a big box game of this, you know, with 25 maps and different all kind, you know, scenarios and more. I wanted more of everything. That's how much I enjoyed it. I think it's a great system. I didn't explain everything to you, and I didn't show you all the charts. I mean, there are just charts for everything. We have the Imperial Japanese chart, which breaks everything down. We have unit rosters and stuff like that, and it shows you how to build your own thing and everything like that. And then, of course, we have the Commonwealth on one side here, and then, of course, the Marines. The book, at the end of the rule book, which it comes with a very nice book, you go make these copies, you build your own thing, so it becomes personal because you start looking at each mission and figuring out how you're going to build things, and that's just awesome. And then, on top of it, you can give your guys experience. All right, who doesn't love that? So now all of a sudden, your guys live for a bit and go through this thing, they get experience, and then they get killed, and it becomes personal. There is a bunch, and I do mean a bunch of 8 missions in here, and that's quite a bit for this. And good luck trying to get through it, because some of them are pretty tough. And just everything you can want in a small solitary war game. I really suggest you check it out. Tiny battles, fantastic system. Greg, you did it again. I mean, what else is new when it comes to you? I mean, just masterful, big counters, everything that you want, good quality. Go check it out. Go pick it up. Rifles in the Pacific.